Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Pokemon Scorched Silver. I have been loving this game a lot so far. There's a lot of really cool features in this game that are definitely just really awesome. You know, it's like there's 20 years in the future. Generation 8 Mons, I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of these things, man. So, you guys were telling me at the end of the last episode that the gym leader of Azalea Town is actually a fairy type. Fortunately, in Hanzo, we have no steel type attacks yet. And I don't know how difficult this next gym leader is going to be. I also don't know if, like, Korath potentially gets any steel type attacks. Arbok was kind of dumpster fire. I don't really plan on using Arbok in that. Yeah. Wonder if we can actually capture anything like in the Ilex Forest, you know, potentially. You know, actually, it sounds kind of cool, guys. Venomoth. I don't actually ever really get to use Venomoths in playthroughs. It's kind of an interesting choice. In my opinion, what's the best starter for this game so far? I really can't give my opinion because I only have one badge. But I guess if I had like to choose, I mean, out of all the ones I've used, probably tie between these two. I would assume if I were to get like Greninja or something, like, you know, it would obviously, you know, be like a lot better, but I haven't gotten like, you know, the special protein Greninja yet. Also want to know where to like to change abilities and stuff like that. I think you guys told me in the last part, like, you know, where we can go change abilities. I don't remember. So if you guys, like, you know, could refresh my memory. Yeah, Venomoth's not bad, you know. It's a unique mon, you know, that I really, you know, I never really used before. Can I go into Ilex Forest now, or is there going to be, like, some kind of, like, okay, so these people are basically going to tell me, like, no. The Pokeball Factory. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Big fan of the Best Team series. I'll have a lot more of those come the month of June. No, I'm not swapping Corviknight now. I'm thinking about swapping Mawile out potentially for Venomoth. I don't know if I can get Venomoth in the Ilex Forest though. I mean, because they're bug types, there's a possibility that I could. I hope that's the case. Hunting for Feebas and Platinum. Good luck, dude. That sounds like a lot. So is this the Team Rocket theme song? That's funny. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Maybe Hanzo will get some steel type attacks the more I level him up. We'll see. I think that adding a Pokeball Factory to Johto 20 years in the future is actually, like, pure genius. Especially, like, you know, given Kurt's history and stuff like that. Haha, you can't evolve. Sucks to be you. What a noob, guys. This trainer can't evolve, there's Salandit. Haha. What's up, Red Vaporeon? How you doing today? I forgot to say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing great. Favorite type next to ice. It's interesting. That's cool. I don't think I've ever really met anybody whose favorite type was bug before. Howdy, Dan. Hope you guys have been having a good Friday, though. Or Saturday, depending on where you are. Team Phoenix. I don't know. Wesley, to be honest, dude, best teams take a lot of effort and a lot of time to make, especially for ROM hacks and stuff like that. They take multiple hours. Also, I like your John Lee picture, by the way. They take a long time to make, not to mention, like, you know, the research. I would have to go and, like, play through these games. Like, whenever I do best teams for, like, Radical Red and, like, you know, like Crystal Legacy and stuff like that, like, it took a lot of effort. I had help. Like, this isn't something, you know, that I do by myself, like, you know, with, like, regular vanilla best teams. They take a lot of time, so It really, really depends on, like, if you guys are interested in actually watching it, because I'll be blunt, I don't really want to waste my time doing something if the audience doesn't care about it. Radical Red, because it's popular, I do it. Other games like Emerald Legacy, because Crystal Legacy didn't really do all that great, I'm probably not going to wind up doing a best team for Emerald Legacy. That's just how it goes. If the viewership's there, I do it. If the viewership's not there, I don't do it. And, like, it's not to sound selfish, but, like, legit, it's your guys' interests. If the majority of the audience isn't interested, then, you know, it just seems silly to do it. I want to do projects that I'm interested in and the audience is interested in. So, I usually try and make that compromise for myself. Yeah, it is real world logic, but, like, at the same time, haha, sucks to be male. Sucks to be a male, slant it. And I mean, like, you know, that's just how it is, like, you know, like being a YouTuber. If the appeal wasn't there, I'll be honest, quite frankly, there's no point in me doing it because no one cares enough. That's why you guys have seen me stop series in the past. You know, it's like people were like, where'd this series go? Well, the appeal for it wasn't there. So, you know, this is how it goes. I don't feel like getting hit by an Ember today. Swap over. I'll swap over to Caulifla. Caulifla's got that all-powerful Mach Punch. But yeah, I was thinking about getting a Venomoth. So Dan, I think my buddy is actually I think he actually pre-ordered one for me, and I think I'm just gonna pay him this coming weekend. Because he had. I'll say I did not mean to go for the Ember. I meant to go for Mach Punch. I kind of just daydreamed a little bit, and I'm too busy looking at chat. But, as far as the Switch 2 goes, my buddy pre-ordered it for me. And, I think he did. I don't remember if he said that he got it or not, but, I think he's holding one for me. And either, like, I pay him, like, you know, as soon as it comes out, or I pay him this coming weekend, so. Here's the thing, too, I'd say I don't really need to get the Switch 2 yet, because Pokemon Legends ZA is originally going to be for the OG Switch anyway, so I guess it really just depends. Are Megas in this game? I don't know. You too, Wesley. Thanks for coming out, dude. Appreciate the questions. How do they sell Master Balls here? Yeah, I actually do not know if Megas are in this game or not. That's also very true, Toxins. It really, really does, you know, come down to play style. Because, like, you know, I can't go out and say, like, you know, that my team is, like, definitively, like, the best team, because the word best really just comes down, like, you know, to a sense of subjectivity. It's very subjective. So, you know, I've had people, like, in my comment section that have told me, like, my teams are bad, and their teams are better. You know what? Fair play. That's fine. We'll see, you know. We'll see if it's, intensive or not. Like I said, I mean, actually, I should say, like I always say, I've been saying it since I started streaming again with Emerald Legacy. We don't know what the new Switch, you know, we don't know what the new games are going to be like. Am I holding my breath for them? No, I'm not. We don't know. We don't know whether or not they're going to be good. We don't know whether or not they're going to flop. I have no idea. I hope they do well. Prove me wrong, please. I would be extremely happy to be proved wrong. But quite frankly, given the last 5 years of Pokemon games, dude, I'm just not. I just don't really have my hopes up. Like I said, prove me wrong, though. I would love to be wrong. Sounds great. Please, in fact, I hope I am. Sorry, guys. Odor Sleuth, come on. That's so dumb. Wait, hang on. Is that a... Hold on a second. I thought Odor Sleuth just identified the Pokemon. Does it not? What does this do? Those efforts to heighten evasiveness. Oh, is that what that does? I didn't even know that. I like never use Odor Sleuth. I don't know. I usually try and keep my teams balanced. You know, I feel like a lot of the time, like, you know, fast sweepers are usually pretty good for in-game runs. Gen 2 might be one of the worst gens. You're correct. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. Bad level curve. Bad mon availability. Shit move sets. Yeah. Wholeheartedly agree with that, bud. You're not wrong at all. Is it the worst one? No. But it's up there. As much as I love Gen 2, I mind it's got its flaws, chat. It has its flaws. What's up, Tony Talks? How you doing? Thanks so much for coming by. I knew the second part, but I didn't know that it negated evasion as well. I thought it literally just allows fighting normal type hits to hit ghosts. I didn't know about the evasion part. That's cool. See, even I don't know everything about Pokemon. There's lots about Pokemon that I don't know, chat. I am not this almighty Pokemon encyclopedia. I forget a lot of things. Design-wise, Gen 2 had a lot of great Pokemon. But, like, yeah, like, performance-wise, yeah, no. I'm curious to know more about Team Phoenix, though, you know, and, what they represent. Pretty interesting team. Like, I also wonder, like, you know, like, the significance behind the name Phoenix. Oh yeah, dude, you're definitely a walking Pokedex. Oh, that is a, Hisuian Sneasel. Wow. That is, in fact, a Hisuian Sneasel. Sucks I don't have a Steel-type attack. If I did, I would want to keep Hanzo on the team, but I don't know, like, does Hanzo get it at, like, level 21 or something like that? I don't know. The defense drop's gonna be yeah. Will that Vice Grip kill? Or that'll be in red. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I definitely do think that Johto can definitely be remade. Is Carbon the granddaughter of Kurt? Do we find out more about Kurt as the story goes on? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. That is Kurt's granddaughter. Never mind. I got my question answered. I want to say this game has physical special split. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. I'm not sure. Got the quick ball. Quick balls are good. We need those. Someone also commented on the last part that I don't buy Premier Balls, and it's like, yeah, I don't. I never really think to buy Premier Balls, to be honest. They're just fancier balls, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe you get your value out of them. They got a cool design choice. Talk to all these guys and see if they give us anything interesting. Oh, Kurt passed away. R.I.P. That sucks. Ah, okay, so they get into the material that's actually used to make the Master Balls. Very interesting. It's my favorite or best gen. 5. Black and White 2. Starting to become a Gen 5 lover. Oh, they actually have multiple different kinds of Pokeballs. That's awesome. Can I buy regular Pokeballs? Level Ball, Lure Ball? Because these are basically all the balls you can buy from Kurt usually. Dust Ball, Timer Ball, Quick Ball, Luxury Ball, Master Ball. You can buy for 50,000. Wow, that's crazy. You can buy some Quick Balls. You buy like 2 of them. Actually, no, I already have 5. Nah, never mind, fuck it. I don't need any more. I'll buy 4 Dusk Balls, I guess. Can I sell some crap? Yeah, Gen 5 all day for sure, though. Gen 5 has been awesome. I'm just gonna sell the rare candy. I know it sounds silly, but I mean, like, with how easy it is to grind, it just seems silly now to keep these around. Like we can just go in the Pokemon Center and just go and grind up real quick. The white herb. Oh, no, we definitely do not want to sell that. I have no idea who Dr. XX is, unfortunately. Will I try to beat something deathless? Probably not. I'm not a big fan of doing all those fancy challenge runs. I'm more of a casual Pokemon player. So probably not, no. But I pre-order a Switch 2? Potentially, yes. My buddy's holding on to it for me. Hopefully, hopefully I get it. I'm hoping. Pre-orders went live, was it last night or a couple days ago? I think it was 2 days ago, yeah. Alright then, chat, we got a lot of work to do before going up against the gym leader. I need to get my hands on a, some kind of poison type in the forest. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Okay, cool. I definitely do not want to get a Beedrill. I'm not really too fond of Beedrill. Swaddle sounds kind of cool. There should be Venonat in here. I'm pretty positive that there's going to be Venonats in here. Oh, you know what? Screw that. I want Venipede. Yep. I'm getting that. Straight up. No doubt. In my mind, I forgot in the last episode, I said I was going to get a Venipede. We're doing that. Oh yeah, you could definitely run these games on PSP for sure. I'm not sure how to hack the PSP software, but I mean, I'm sure you could. $3DS? 3DS games, I don't know. GBA games, absolutely. GBA and GBC games should very easily run on the PSP. I see no problem why they wouldn't. I have a Misdreavus. Yeah, I want that Venipede. Hopefully this Venipede doesn't have a crappy nature on it. Here's a Great Ball. Oh, that's awesome. Does this thing have speed boost? Isn't there a place where you can actually change the ability? Also, do you guys have any nicknames for this Venipede? Let me know. Or some good Venipede nicknames. I'm actually going to Google some too while you guys give me some nicknames. Toxica. Let's see. I definitely want a speed boosting one. I don't know where to go and change the nature though. One of you guys, no, not the nature. My bad. The ability. Actually, can't you? Isn't there a spot in Violet City where you can actually go and buy like an ability capsule or something like that? I remember Happy Wheels. I remember that show. I remember that that game. Wasn't Happy Wheels on the Xbox and PS3 a long time ago? Ivy, Toxapead, Roly-Poly, that's funny. Venipat, Waddle, Anthrax, Medine, Sting, Ammonia, that sounds kind of interesting. Stantena. That's a good one. Fang. Speedy. I feel like Venom is kind of cool, but I feel like it's used a little too often. I don't know why, but I kind of like Obsidian. Venus de Mio, what is that? I don't understand that reference. Called mine, VP'd Pinky after MHA. I remember Pinky from MHA. I know I watch Poison Ivy. I think Ivy honestly just sounds cool. I know it's basic, but I mean, that's awesome. Let's go with Ivy for sure, I guess. Ivy works. If I feel like changing the name, I'll just go and do it later. First and foremost, does this thing get any, like, good poison type attacks? Because I need a good poison type before going up against the gym leader. Is a famous statue. Oh, is it Roman or Greek mythology? Between the two of them. Let's see. It's a mod, dude. Why do I always get the crappiest of natures on these things? That is so stupid. I'm sorry, I'm not using a modest Or a modest Venipede. There's no way. If it was any other nature, I'd use it, but yeah, nah. And I don't feel like going all the way back to Violet City. Usually I don't care about stat stuff, but if it's like negatively impacting what I need it to do the most, then it's not gonna fly. Let's go with the Venipede. There we go. Actually, I have a freaking Dusk Ball. Let's just throw the Dusk Ball at it. There we go. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to catch it. Dagnabbit. Great Ball, I guess. Alright, well, it goes in the Great Ball. Apparently it doesn't like being in the cool-looking Pokeball. You guys want to call this Venipede? Actually, no, we already did, huh? Ivy was the female one. I'll go with, what's up, Tent? I'll just go with Venom. I'll go with Gavin's nickname from earlier. Thank you, Gavin, for the nickname. Yeah, I'll just go with Venom. Sounds basic, but good enough. And I'm not picky about, you know, IVs and EVs and such. Like, that's fine. Steamroller? Yeah, maybe I can change the nickname for it later. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What's your nature? Naughty, that's definitely better. Alright, do you get any poison type attacks that aren't fucking Poison Sting, dude? Like, Poison Sting sucks. Alright, I'm gonna battle this nurse and go grind up for a second. Protect. Yeah, sure, why not? Get rid of Screech. 16. Yeah, I'll just keep on going. 17. Please get a better poison type attack. I'm begging you, man. Can you get better poison tail? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye, Poison Sting. Never come back. Okay, I think we're good to go. I don't know what level the gym leader is, what the gym leader's ace is. But I guess we'll find out soon. I think I checked all the houses the last time, right? Okay. Oh, Shane. Oh, dude, this guy's such a dick. I can't wait to beat this kid's butt. Jeez, man. Shane is definitely Silver's, like, firstborn son. Alicia, that's cool. You know, actually, maybe it'd actually be best if I actually brought, Mawile in with me as well. Just for the sake of having another resistance, I don't think it can hurt. So what I'll do is, I'll keep you. I'm gonna put Hannah in the PC for right now. Hannah still has Psywave, and I really don't think Psywave is gonna really do a lot of damage. Psywave is so terrible. It's all randomized with the RNG luck. Seismidote's cool too. Alright, let's do this. Dude, I love these Gen 2 designs on the wall. That's awesome. This gym design is sick. That's really, really cool. There's like armor knights and stuff like that. Is there any significance like behind these armor knights and stuff? Behind like the suits of armor? There's a piano, is there any like music that comes out of the piano? I don't even have my headphones in right now. It is pretty much Gen 5 Swampert. Yeah, you're not wrong. No, I got nothing. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. Okay. Well, is this like a is this little kid in the in like a throne chair? We're just straight up just gonna battle her? There's no gym trainers? Okay. Works for me. Oh, we gotta go play hide and go seek with her? Interesting, okay. So she's probably in a suit of armor. There she is. Oh. Oh, okay. This is very similar to Gardenia's gym, where the people are the trainers are hiding. That's cool. Nice, good job. Imagine if I didn't even know people could even hide in the freaking piano. Did they just open it up and just hide in there? Or? It's crazy. Also, this little kid looks like Max. Howdy, Robert. It's going pretty good, man. I've been live now for like, what, 35 minutes? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Janine's awesome. In Janine's gym, they're not so like she's hiding, but people are more like disguises. In this gym, you actually have to go around and actually look in certain spots. What's up, Ashra? How you doing? It's like they're hiding, but it's like a different kind of hiding, if that makes sense. Been better? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the stream will cheer you up. I'm doing good, Dazzling. How are you doing, dude? Did you get to play Marvel Rivals? Speak for yourself, Tent. Won't even play Overwatch with us. SMH. The Trick Master is honestly a really, really cool thing in Generation 3. I appreciate the Trick Master. Oh yeah, wasn't she the new character that dropped in Rivals recently? Emma Frost? What's up, Justin? How's it going, man? For sure, Vulpix. Take your time. Is Alicia inside the China cabinet? I'm not sure if it's randomized or not. That's a really good question. I wouldn't have the knowledge of that, unfortunately. You know, it would be really cool if Hanzo could actually do damage, but guess what? We don't have a steel type move yet. Where's my Metal Claw, game? Where's my Metal Claw? Metal Claw sounds nice right about now. Oh, it's going to evolve it into Whirlipede? Nice. I need to train up Caulifla, by the way. Caulifla's getting behind the levels, unfortunately. I can very easily go take her to the Pokemon Center, though. I'm also not used to having a female Monferno / Infernape. It's kind of cool. I get to use female Saiyan nicknames. I'm so used to, like, naming my, like... I'm, like, so used to freaking naming, like, my Infernapes, like, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. I can't touch Klefki, unfortunately. However, I can do this. We can beat it from the steel type approach. Spikes? Oh no, whatever will I do? Speed drop. The Fairy gives speed drops. The occasional one, right? Say, who would win? Some geeky mages or a tent? I don't know, Tent. Do you think you could, beat some geeky mages? You'd win? There you go. There's your answer. Jesus, Rob. Alright, Alicia. Where are you hiding at, Pipsqueak? You know, I actually didn't think to look underneath the table, Rob. It's actually smart. How do I feel about X and Y? X and Y is alright. Don't hate him. Can you actually look underneath the table? I already looked over here, huh? Okay. Can she hide in these little, like, statue thingies? She's probably in, like, the most... What if she's, like... What if she's been behind the chair the entire time? We're going to heal real quick, by the way, chat. And I will come back to the gym in just a second. You're not wrong, dude. Pokemon Black and White 2 are probably the best games in the series, actually. Said try all tiles for the table. I will go do that as soon as we're done getting healed up. Front or back side of the table. You guys are throwing me all kinds of hacks. Let's try those things. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Dazzling. Alright, I'm gonna, real quickly, I'm gonna train up Monferno just a couple of levels real quick. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's fine. That actually works. That's actually perfect. That's literally all I need. I just wanted to catch her up in levels just a little bit. Alright, I will save in front of Alicia. And we'll get this gym battle underway. I think it's awesome that we got new gym leaders. Really, really cool little twist. Oh, you know what? Let me go do that. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go evolve. What's my rating on Team Phoenix? I don't really know enough about them yet, Rescue. Really can't give my ops yet. The more I learn about them, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, level 22. Let's evolve it. Bug bite. I'll get rid of pursuit. I think that Venom might actually be the MVP on this team so far. What's Team Phoenix? The evil team in this game. There we go. Getting that Evo. Are you talking about like the rematches and stuff like that in BDSP? They're hard. That's the one thing that BDSP actually did right. Iron defense. Nah, I think we're good. I mean, with what I got right now, like Bug Bite's the best stab that I got. I think it's 60 base power, yeah. BDSP's literally just copy and paste Diamond and Pearl with a new coat of paint on it. I honestly want to say, dude, probably the worst set of Pokemon main series, the worst set of main series Pokemon games in the entire series of Pokemon. And I don't think that's a hot take either. I think a lot of people agree with me that BDSP are the worst mainline titles. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were okay. They have their flaws. Better than BDSP. That's what Alicia looks like. Interesting. Let's go for some Poison Tails. Got the poison off, okay. You gonna use Aqua Jet? Draining Kiss? That's not gonna do shit. Wait, so 120 bucks I spent? Facts, dude. Facts. Wholeheartedly agree. I'll be honest too, I know that this might also be a hot take. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon Legends Arceus either. I just haven't been very impressed by Pokemon games over the last 5 years. It was rush garbage. There you go, dude. I couldn't have said it better myself. Sylveon's precious. If you want, you can sell it. You do, you dude. You can like the game. Silly, Alicia. Stored power does more damage with the more boosts you have. He probably meant that he bought them when they came out. Because BDSP were, yeah, BDSP both of them were $60. He's probably talking about when they first came out. You want some trivia on the decks with me? Sure, dude. Throw me some trivia on the decks. I know a little bit, but I mean, I am perfect. I didn't like either of them. I thought Arceus was all right when they first came out, but after hearing my good old buddy, the reference getter, talk about PLA and yeah, I guess you go check out the reference getter. You guys want hot takes and Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. $60 a pop. That's what he was talking about. Maybe he wanted to do extra playthroughs, Tent. You never know. Version exclusives, I don't know. Okay, I want to get a verdict here. What do you guys actually consider to be the worst Pokemon games ever made? Main series games only. Go. PLA, that's interesting. Howdy, Greninja. How you doing today, dude? Scarlet and Violet. Okay. Yeah, I would say BDSP for me too. Keep going though. I want to hear more people. I legit want to hear your guys' takes on what you guys think the worst Pokemon games are. Mimikyu is going to be a bit of a problem. I wish that my Mawile had X and Y. Interesting with X and Y. I get X and Y. I get that. X and Y is too easy. I totally get why some people would say X and Y. I'm surprised I haven't heard any Sword and Shields yet. Does anyone think Pokemon Sword and Shield are the worst Pokemon games? I'm not a fan of them, but I don't think that they're the worst ones in the entire franchise, but... Sword and Shield was fine. Interesting. You know what? Maybe I just need to play Pokemon Sword and Shield again for me to really want to for me to change my opinion. We got the Sparkle badge. That's cool. What's different about this ROM? Gen 3 Johto, 20 years later. Your Silver's son or daughter, depending on which one you want to play. Mon's up to Gen 8. Physical special split. My favorite antagonist team, probably Team Rocket. I am thinking about doing Pokemon reviews. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. In the near future. Definitely in the near future, I plan on doing Pokemon reviews, yes. Absolutely, 100%. I've actually been thinking about doing them for a while. No problem. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna get Korath up. Team Rocket basically is like Japanese Yakuza. Japanese mob. Team Rocket are savages. If you guys have ever seen Pokemon Origins and if you guys have ever read the Pokemon manga, I haven't really read like a lot of it, but I know like that the Pokemon manga can get pretty freaking dark pretty fast. If I were to review a Pokemon game, which game would you guys want me to review first? I don't have to do them in order. Heart Gold is not a 5 out of 5. I disagree with that. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably like 3 or 4 out of 5 in max. Heart Gold and Soul Silver definitely fixed a lot of GSC, but there are definitely still flaws about them. Those Legends CA interest me, kind of not, you know. I'm excited for the Megas. I've been hearing potentially Mega Frostlass. That's kind of what I've been hearing around about rumors. I usually don't go around about leaks, and I won't say anything else more than that. But, I mean, I'm excited for the Megas, but as far as, like, the games themselves, you know what? I'm kind of mixed. I guess we'll see what happens. You think I should start from the beginning? Pokemon Black and White 2. I've actually kind of already reviewed Black and White 2, Cursive. I did a video with my with one of my buddies, Dro Gain. Do you guys remember the why Black 2 and White 2 are the best Pokemon games video? That honestly was kind of a review, but I mean, if I were to actually go and like rate Black and White 2 like on a scale of 1 to 10, probably 9. Black and White 2 are excellent Pokemon games and just good video games in general. Fought Gold? No, we didn't fight Gold yet. I did not. Scarlet and Violet plus DLC, 100 out of 10 fun. That's debatable. I don't know about a 10 out of 10 for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. I was kind of disappointed. I think the only good thing that came out of Scarlet and Violet's DLC was probably Pecharunt. I love Pecharunt's design. An Oddish. I've used Oddish many times in playthroughs before. So, in terms of Pokemon games, 10, I'd rate it a 6. In terms of games overall, probably a 3 or a 4. Pokemon games is 6. Overall video games, 3 out of 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 out of 10. Kind of underwhelming. Yeah, actually, I agree with you. Definitely the best part about Scarlet and Violet was definitely Ed Sheeran. I will admit, I cried after that, damn it. As someone who's been playing Pokemon for a long time and as someone who has as their full-time job, nah, that hit me. That actually hit me pretty hard. They were okay. They were alright, Rob. They were okay. What was the, was it Carmine was the girl. Kieran, right? I thought Kieran was honestly the biggest, pardon my French, the biggest fucking brat ever. I did not like Kieran at all. And Carmine was honestly kind of a bully. I was not a big fan of those two characters. That was a champion battle? Dude, I swept this entire team. I don't know, man. Yo, Celebi? What? Celebi? Stop! No way! Oh, what the fuck's going on here? What? Why are we going back in time? What in the bloody hell is actually going on, dude? Oh. Oh, does Celebi literally just reverse the time? What time is it now? I love the Scarlet and Violet Elite Four, dude. Rika being my favorite. I love Rika. Rika's great. She's probably one of my favorite characters in all of freaking Scarlet and Violet. I love the gym leaders in Scarlet and Violet too. I loved Iono. Tulip's probably my favorite. Larry's cool. Grusha's... Dude, all the gym leaders in Scarlet and Violet are sick. Yeah, Rika's sick. You know what, dude? I actually need to freaking play Rocket Edition. Rocket Edition sounds really cool. You guys are saying check my Pokemon. What is that? Did anything happen to my mons or something? Did they get like more experience or something? Like what actually happened? I literally have no idea what Celebi did. Like, did it change from like night? I mean, I don't think it changed from night to day. I'm like, what did Celebi actually do, Vulpix? Or anyone in chat that's actually played through Scorched Silver before? What's that one Pokemon game coming out? Jeez, dude. Coral. Do you guys know if Pokemon Coral is going to be coming out anytime soon? I've been craving to play Pokemon Coral for a very long time. What's this also? You think I should go back to the town? Okay, we can do that too, I guess.